Growth in the agriculture sector is 2 to 4 times more effective in raising incomes among the poorest compared to other sectors, and the sector accounts for 4% of global gross domestic product (GDP), a level which can reach 25% in some low and middle-income countries. Despite this context, agribusiness across Africa faces a recurring challenge in accessing funding. The Agribusiness Deal Room, developed at the African Green Revolution Forum, is an initiative designed to address this important challenge.
Welcome to the Agribusiness Deal Room. The Deal Room is a purely agriculture-focused, Africa-focused matchmaking platform where you have opportunities to meet with investors and forge other partnerships with ecosystem players across the sector. At the heart of what we do are the entrepreneurs, the men and women on the continent that are daily innovating solutions into the sector. Today, you get to sample a few of these companies that are operating across multiple value chains, from livestock to honey, irrigation, cold storage, just to mention a few. This is just a sample of what you can find at the Agribusiness Deal Room.
50% of dairy farmers keep local breeds of cattle, and these experience low milk production. Our primary business is to provide dairy asset financing and access to loans to rural smallholder dairy farmers. We enable farmers purchase better breeds of cows which have higher returns in milk production and revenue. Mifugo is also set to release a smart cow collar in January 2022. This innovative prototype is currently undergoing field tests with promising results. This collar will enable farmers get data insights on the cow's health parameters and aid in detecting estrus events, thereby helping increase calving rates and, in return, milk production. We currently operate in Kenya with plans to expand to East Africa by 2023. The dairy market has an opportunity worth $3.2 billion, with a serviceable obtainable market of $70 million. Our business model entails working with community-based organizations to offer their members dairy and microloans. We generate revenue primarily from interest revenue and service fee. Our loan portfolio has grown by a whopping 900% in the last 12 months alone, with a current customer base of 5,000. Revenue has grown by 100%, and we were profitable in our second year of operations. We are now seeking $1 million in debt to support the next 12 months of operations. 90% is earmarked as working capital and 10% for R&D work for our innovative Smart Cow Collar. We seek a 5 to 7 year loan term. By investing in Mifugo, you are part of a mission to alleviate poverty and help dairy farmers improve their income. Mifugo farmers realize 300% improved productivity and revenue. We hope to give a return of 6 to 8% on your investment. If interested, we have 3-year audited accounts, 5-year financial projection, and an investment memo, and would be glad to share it. Thank you very much.
It is estimated that agricultural SMEs in sub-Saharan Africa face a financing gap of $100 billion annually. Africa agribusiness opportunity is projected to reach $1 trillion by 2030. This will be achieved with the engagement of the private sector, but also with key support of governments that have developed strategies to mobilize investments for the sector. Introducing the Agribusiness Deal Room. The Agribusiness Deal Room is a year-round matchmaking platform that brings together a range of committed partners to support African SMEs in the agribusiness sector to access investments by building a pipeline of investment-ready SMEs for potential investors. It also positions governments to present investment opportunities, promote investment incentives, and engage with other stakeholders.
Did you know that 40% of the fish that lands in urban areas from the lakeside often loses 40% of its value due to poor handling, poor cold chain, and poor distribution network? At Keep It Cool, we are creating more efficient market channels for small-scale fisher folks and to make sure that post-harvest losses are reduced during transition. We founded Keep It Cool in 2019 and operationalized it in 2020. We are based in Kenya, operating from Lake Victoria all the way to Nairobi. We are supporting over 2,000 fisher folks, and we have signed contracts with 4 fish landing sites in Kenya. The fish value chain is very fragmented. We have up to 7 middlemen in the fish value chain. What we're trying to do as Keep It Cool is to eliminate the middlemen and make the value chain more efficient. And in addition to that, we're providing cold chain as a service to these fisher folks who may not be able to afford the upfront cost that is required to install a cold chain in their premises. We have distributed over 300 coolers to restaurants, to butcheries, to be able to preserve these perishable commodities. In addition to that, we provide the convenience of delivery of the products to them, making a much faster transition from the lake to the plate. In the last 1 year, we have grown by 400% in terms of revenues. We are supporting over 2,000 fisher folks, signed contracts with 4 landing sites, and on the upstream of the value chain, we are supporting over 350 restaurants in Nairobi and neighboring counties. Employees, we have a team of about 27 helping us in terms of the distribution. On a monthly basis, we are making on average of about $40,000, and our intention is to grow that to $100,000 per month. We are currently raising for a pre-Series A round, which is $2 million, and it's about 50% done. We have received commitment from 2 investors. The other 50%, we are looking to raise it in grant, that is soft funding, or in convertible debt. The purpose of this fund will go into expanding our business model across East Africa with the aim of expanding our distribution network in urban areas in East Africa and creating impact again for the fisher folk across the East African region.
Prosoya Kenya Limited is a for-profit high social impact company. The company was started in the year 2009, opened its doors in June 2010. It was founded by my CEO, Mr. Kaburu Mugweka, who is the current chairman for Scaling Up Nutrition Kenya chapter. Our mission at Prosoya is to fight malnutrition, poverty, and unemployment. Our mission is to reach 70% of Africa by the year 2030. Currently, Prosoya is working with 6,000 farmers across the SR regions in Kenya, across 6 counties, to be able to achieve part of our mission. We have various partners we have worked with to achieve this mission. We have GAIN, who have assisted us in building up the plant for our wet formulation, our ready-to-eat, ready-to-drink porridge, going by the brand name Ujilala. GAIN assisted us with the building of the plant, with the formulation, and the market surveys and the business plan for the same. TwoScale is currently partnering with us to reach 10,000 farmers across the Rakanidi and Migori counties. We have Agrify, who have come on board to assist us with reaching 5,000 dairy farmers, 1,500 pig farmers across the SR region to teach them smart agricultural practices. These will be in the pig and dairy farm value chains. We also have TechnoServe, who have partnered with us to lay out the plans for the plant, which we will be building warehouses across land that we currently own off Mombasa Road. We also have USADF, who came on board to assist us purchase soybean from farmers in Migori and also assisted us during the COVID period in provision of PPEs. Currently, we would be looking at an investment of $7 million to be able to move to the next step in our vision. $7 million will be put into use in the construction of the warehouses on 5.25 acres of the Mombasa-Nairobi highway. We'll also be using the money as part of the working capital and to scale up the production of the feed mills and human dry formulation. We will also be looking at the construction of silos to be able to store and uptake the product from the soybean and the other raw materials that we require in the production of our products. Any investor who's looking at partnering with us, we would be looking at debt capital and we would be in a position to provide you with market surveys, business plans, and up-to-date annual financial reports. Thank you.
Potato Council of Kenya was formed in 2010, and its main objective is to address various challenges and bottlenecks that are choking the development of the potato industry. We developed a digital platform called Viazi Soko platform, and this platform was first launched in 2016, and it was only able to offer few services to the farmers, but major upgrades of the platform was conducted in 2020, and it starts its operations on 1st January 2021. The platform is able to address a number of challenges. One of them is provide an efficient way of accessing quality farm inputs such as seed, fertilizer, and agrochemicals. Then also access to services such as soil testing services, mechanization, and spray services. The platform has offered a number of opportunities in the industry, which now we are encouraging young farmers and youths to take advantage of those business opportunities. The platform is in three forms. The first one is USSD shortcode service. Then the second one is a web-based portal where farmers can access through browser. Then the last one is an Android app, which can be downloaded through Google Play Store. Over 600 farmers was able to procure seeds through the platform, worth 5.9 million Kenya shillings, which was delivered to their respective pickup points. Potato Council is looking at a way of being supported to achieve these activities, which are looking for an estimate cost of $500,000 to be able to conduct the awareness creation of the platform, and also capacity building training of the farmers, and lastly acquisition of warehouses where farmers can sell and buyers can buy from these warehouses. Thank you.
The Agribusiness Deal Room is delivered through a year-round platform. Over the last 3 years, the Deal Room has facilitated public and private actors who jointly sought and facilitated capital needs of up to $11 billion. The Agribusiness Deal Room has matched over 400 companies with targeted investors. The Agribusiness Deal Room also supported 17 governments engage with investors. The 2020 Agribusiness Deal Room, which went virtual for the first time, attracted 3,600 delegates from 91 countries, representing over 2,000 institutions from government, SMEs, capital providers, business development providers, and anchor buyers. In 2020, a total of 312 capital investors took part in the Agribusiness Deal Room, including institutional investors, impact investors, venture funds, development finance institutions, and conventional financial institutions. The 2020 agribusiness transaction pipeline post-matchmaking reached $600 million.
At the Source Plus organization, we envision a world whereby, despite of gender affiliation, political affiliation, or race affiliation, everyone holds the power to ignite themselves and those around them. As for this reason, at the Source Plus, we have several products. Our first product is Apitrace. With the main objective of doing traceability within the honey value chain, we seek to address various challenges within the honey value chain. One is lack of credible data within the honey value chain, traceability within the value chain, and also lack of robust policies among African countries within the honey value chain. Through our traceability system, we're able to provide concrete data and reliable data to governments and also honey value chain players so that they can enable themselves to make informed decisions. Apitrace system was developed amidst pandemic. That was back in the year 2020 in the month of November. And with a period of 8 months, we've been able to generate a revenue of 3 million Kenya shillings. We've registered 5,626 farmers in our pilot phase. We have also been able to register 2,000 hives in our system, of which 6,000 are fully occupied. With our average production between 10 kgs to 15 kgs per hive, we anticipate to charge 92 shillings per kg of honey that passes through apiary system. Our second product is clean energy for food security, where we aim to provide off-grid energy services and also off-grid cold storage services to rural off-grid communities. Our customer value proposition is at $300, our product is much more cost effective compared to other products in the market, and thereby enabling our customers save 50% in terms of costs in comparison with other energy sources and around 80% in comparison for other fuel services they use. How our product works, it uses cheap clean energy air that is used to drive air into the compressors. Air is stored at 250 bars in the compressors. At the same time, there's clean energy which is released to be used for household communities, and also a byproduct of cool air which is tapped to create the refrigeration component of it. This makes our product more efficient in terms of usage. We've piloted our product in Embu region in Kenya, and during this piloting we've engaged with 1,200 rural off-grid communities. And one of the key drivers to our technology is there's a need for modern energy services among these households, and also need for cold storage components to store their products and prevent post-harvest losses. We are looking for a blended financing of grants and debt of $1.6 million. The financing will be used in research and development, administration cost, and infrastructure. In addition, this finance will be used in marketing, in particular, the development of our distribution network.
Irhab KE is a social enterprise leveraging technology to provide climate-smart irrigation technologies to smallholder farmers in Kenya. 90% of smallholder farmers in Africa largely rely on rain-fed agriculture. This is not sustainable anymore. With rainfall patterns changing, the farmers can only be able to plant one season. They can only get lesser margins from the low valuable crops, hence less income. This is the solution we're providing to smallholder farmers. A water harvesting technology combined with IoT-enabled solar-powered irrigation technology. This means that a farmer is able to harvest enough water that can last them throughout the entire season, and they're able to utilize this harvest water effectively using drip irrigation technology. With this, they're able to plant high valuable crops, which results to higher income, hence improved livelihoods. Since inception, we've been able to install 842 kits across the country. We've impacted more than 1,600 farmers across the country, and we've realized a turnover of more than $250K. We're here looking for $150,000 either in equity or debt. 50% of this will go into research and development, where we want to introduce pay-as-you-go model for more farmers to be able to afford these irrigation kits. 30% of it will go into marketing of our business, where we want to expand our territory from Kenya into East Africa, and 20% will be operation costs.